Mexican border, right? You know, the invasion of the United States occurs every day. People in sneakers and blue jeans with holes in them. They're coming in looking for a job. That's the invaders.
So what would Ted Turner do about immigration? Your friend.
That's why that's why we need to work on population big time.
Yeah.
Because
once they're here, you would give them amnesty, right?
I don't know. I'm glad that that's not my decision. I'm thinking about the really.
Oh, you're punting on this, are you?
We have a lot of people that. But remember, everybody in the United States except the Native Americans is the son of an alien anyway. We're all aliens. I am too. My family came from Europe. You know, I mean, come on. Why is it okay for us to be here? Maybe we ought to all leave. But I tell you, Germany won't take us back. They got enough people over there now. It's not just happening in the United States. It's happening in Europe too. People from Africa are risking their lives to get across the Mediterranean and into Europe. And as long as when we have 10% of the people in the world having 90% of the wealth, I mean, we're going to have to defend ourselves. It's a very bad, dangerous situation. We've got to work on making it a more equitable, fairer world, or we're finished. You know, we're going to be overwhelmed by poor people.
Yes.
And if you were a poor person in Mexico that didn't have a job and your farmland was completely played out, you know, and you were hungry, you'd cross the border too and try and get a job over here at a restaurant or a filling station.
So you could do something for your family.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, you know, what are we going to do? Shoot them?
Well, but okay, so what's the answer, though? I mean,
who are we going to shoot?
Well, now, rather than worrying about who we're going to shoot, what's the answer?
Because our present administration figures that just, you know, if you don't like the way somebody's doing something, just start shooting them and bombing them. But all that doesn't make them matter.
They're not doing that on the border.
Not yet. But these vigilantes and everything are close to it.
Yeah. All right, so let's just stay with Iraq for a
Dobbs
second.
keeps working on it. You know, he'll get people mad enough to start shooting.
Well, he may wants to run for president, he said.
And I don't like the wall. I remember we had a president we all liked pretty much.
Right.
And he said, Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall. Now, in Israel, our allies down there are building a wall against the Palestinians. I was there a few months ago and saw it. I don't like those walls. I haven't seen personally, but I've seen it on CNN, the wall that we're building across Mexico. That is a real sign of failure somewhere along the line, because we've been the country that's always advocated tearing down the walls. Isn't that true?
Well, yes.
Well, we're building one.
Yes,
why didn't